Courses, and more courses, but never become fluent in English. What's going on, man? Welcome to episode number 2 of JJ Today podcast. Carry on from the first episode, where I shared my journey from an English course student to an English teacher, and finally into the global finance world where I work today. Let's get some honesty in today. That question many wonder about. The question is this: why language courses don't make me fluent? So many people spend millions on language courses, but they never become really fluent, including me back then. Since I'm not offering any courses or lessons, I can tell you the honest truth. Don't believe language courses that promise fluency, because the truth is, fluency is not made in classrooms. Classroom language lessons will never give you fluency, never. English language course promising fluency is as ridiculous as saying a person can actually fly a real plane through flight simulator training. Yes, flight simulator training helps a person to fly a plane, but flight simulator alone won't make that happen. So imagine a flight simulator course offering fluency in flying a plane. That's completely ridiculous. It's the same with language learning. A pilot becomes a real pilot when he's had real-world experience in flying a real plane. A language learner becomes a real speaker of the language when he's had real experience in using the language in real settings. Am I trying to make you quit your language courses? No. I'm trying to set your expectations straight. You need to ask some fair questions. 1. How far do I want to learn English? Are you just aiming a minimum acceptable English that you can probably use for work and business? If yes, then you're going to get this in language courses. But if you're aiming for serious fluency, like you imagine yourself talking to foreigners smoothly every day, talking to business partners outside of Indonesia, or living or studying abroad, if this is you, you're going to need more than just language courses. It all depends on your needs, your motivation, and your situation. It's 100% okay not to go for serious fluency and just aim for the certifications to get you a nice job. It's okay. If you ask me, what do I personally think? Now, this is just my personal thoughts, and everyone is free to disagree with me on this. I personally think if you or anyone else, maybe your children or family, shows promising signs in the early stages of English learning. For example, if you or anyone keeps getting good score in English tests, or maybe becoming one of the best students in their class, I think this person should aim for serious fluency in the future, because it shows there's signs of good basic foundation and potentials. Now, I'm not saying if you didn't get good scores or becoming the best in English lessons, you shouldn't pursue serious fluency. No. I think anyone who dreams or is passionate about becoming seriously fluent in English, they should go for it with everything they've got. I want to make this clear, okay? If there's any doubt about how serious you should learn English, then you might want to look at your scores at school or courses. If there's no doubt to pursue English fluency, just go for it. If you or anyone you know have good scores in English at school or courses, it would kind of be a waste not to further it to the best he or she can be in English. Because let's face it, English fluency in the end means money, good jobs, and a potentially brighter future. It's a bit like business thinking. If a business looks good in the early stages, should go for it, right? It's the same. If anyone shows good early potentials in English language, why not invest there? And maybe it will carry your future to something very big. This has become really interesting, and I'm going to stop it here for this second edition of the podcast. I'm super interested to hear your thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Or can you share a little bit about yourself, your motivation, or anything about your English language learning? I'm super interested to hear. You will have me reading it many times and reply to you straight away. Please share it, okay? And please consider to subscribe to this channel, because I don't want you to miss the exciting topics I'm going to discuss in the future podcasts and videos. Thanks for listening in, people. See you in the next videos.